Hi, in this video, I will be showing you problem number 31 of chapter 7, section 5. Evaluate the integral square root of 2 plus x over 2 minus x dx. We'll call the given integral as I. Note that integrand doesn't fall under the trigonometric substitution technique where you have a square plus x square or a square minus x square type. It is a different one. Everything is within the radical 2 plus x over 2 minus x. So we are going to apply rationalizing either the numerator or the denominator technique here. So let's consider the integrand, which is square root of 2 plus x over square root of 2 minus x, which can be written as square root of 2 plus x over square root of 2 minus x. We'll multiply and divide by the same quantity on the top at the bottom, which is square root of 2 plus x, which now becomes root of 2 plus x. Square root of 2 plus x will become 2 plus x. On top, denominator, it's kind of square root of a times square root of b, so it is square root of a times b. So it's square root of 2 minus x times 2 plus x. So the integrand can be written as 2 plus x over square root of 4 minus x squared. So 2 minus x times 2 plus x would be 4 minus x squared, difference of squares. So now the integral I can be written as 2 plus x over square root of 4 minus x squared dx. We are going to break this up into two integrals. So I is integral 2 over square root of 4 minus x squared dx, one. The other one is x over square root of 4 minus x squared. We'll call them I1 and I2. So I is sum of I1 and I2, I sub 1 and I sub 2. We're going to evaluate each one of them separately and then plug in back into this step 1. So let's first consider I1, which is integral 2 times square root of 4 minus x squared. So the integral is of the type square root of a square minus x squared in the denominator. If you recall the formula, 1 over square root of a square minus x squared is sine inverse of x over a. So we'll recall that formula over here. So here a in this problem is a square is 4, so a will be equal to 2. So we have 2 already. Then it is sine inverse of x over 2. So that is I1. Then we will do I2. I sub 2, the second integral in step 1, which is integral x over square root of 4 minus x squared dx. This can be done by ordinary substitution. So let's assume that u equal to 4 minus x squared. Du is negative 2x dx. So I2 with respect to the new variables. So on top, we have x dx, which is x dx, which is du over negative 2. And then the second part is denominator square root of 4 minus x squared, which is square root of just u. So we get integral negative 1/2 du over square root of u. So it is negative 1/2 integral u to the negative 1/2 du. So it is negative 1/2 outside. Integral of u to the negative 1/2 by applying power rule. U to the 1/2 over 1/2. And then plus c can be taken care at the end of the problem. So half and half cancel out. So it is negative u to the 1/2. Plugging back for u with respect to the original variable, u is 4 minus x square. So u to the 1/2 is square root of u, or square root of 4 minus x square. So this is the value of I2. So going back to step 1, that's what I is. So I being sum of I1 and I2, I1 we found out 2 times sine inverse of x over 2. I2 is negative square root of 4 minus x square. This being indefinite integral, you have to add the additive constant c. Hope this video helps.